Today I'm going to be talking about your choice matters most. Your choices make a significant importance in changing or shaping your life. Do you want to live a life compromising all your decisions but being accepted by society? Or do you want to live a life getting rejected by society but living the way you like it? Let me tell a tale for all of you. Once upon a time, there used to live a girl called Sabrina. From the day of her birth, her father predetermined her destiny as a doctor and brainwashed her that way that she will become it until she went to year 9 in her academics. However, when she reached her teenage life, her passions gravitated towards business studies. She boldly expresses to her father her burning desire to become a successful businesswoman. Her father vehemently yells at her and opposes her aspirations and says that she will do what he has determined for her and she will get kicked out otherwise. Compromising her dreams, she decides to study sciences as her father's wish. And soon after, she gets a good scholarship in a very renowned university. And life seemed to be kind of flourishing for her, even if she wasn't happy. Until she fell in love with a boy named Henry, and they were very happy, and their love for each other grew as the years passed. She became a good doctor, he became a good engineer, and they both wanted to get married. But one day he lied to her that he was busy, but he went out for drinking, a habit which Sabrina already told him that she doesn't like him doing. Her friends found out about this and tried to influence her that he was not trustworthy and she should reconsider her choices. But she completely ignored her friends and talked to him that we can be honest with each other and there is no need to lie. She invited him over to her sister's wedding and tried to convince her parents of getting married. But before she could even try to reach her parents, he tripped over a bunch of wires, torn his suit, and toppled all of the band instruments. He completely embarrassed himself, which had a huge impact on the parents' decisions. Their parents told that he was a very bad choice and she must marry a man that her parents choose. With a heavy heart, she broke up with Henry. From that day on, her smile disappeared into the depths of despair. She always nodded to what was told and she marries a man that she doesn't like. Her parents thought she will be happy and she is happy, but her smile was not true. Behind it was a torrent of unhappiness and desolation. She wanted to end her life to relieve herself from all the anguish. She stood on the railing of her terrace and stared at the ground when she suddenly fainted. She was taken to the hospital and she found out that she was carrying another life. Upon that news, she has new hope on her life and she wanted to give her children the life that they like. She didn't want them to compromise like she did. So she took very good care of herself and wanted to deliver a very healthy baby into this world. And one day, suddenly she went into labor, and due to many complications, she lost her baby. Her shattered heart fragmented further. Her whole family solely blamed her for the loss, which intensified her desire to escape this world of cruelty. Her husband wasn't supporting her, and her families took advantage of the situation and got them divorced. They were very cruel to Sabrina. To escape from all her pain, she took various roles at the hospital, doing a job of a pharmacist, administration, did many surgeries a day, which she thought it helped, but it made things a lot worse. She started to give wrong prescriptions, which had very adverse effects on the patients. She zoned out during surgeries, but she wasn't fired or taken action against because she was in depression and everybody felt sympathy for her. But one day she killed a baby on her
Right.
lap, which was a step too far, and they didn't like it. They fired her, they got her license suspended. That day night, she went to a bar and she started drinking so much that her whole life flashed in front of her. Her every decision and her every move hated her. She regretted her every decision. She went home that night and had a very big overdose of sleeping pills. She suicided, which I don't think is a suicide, it's a murder. The society murdered her. She lived a life compromising and fulfilling the society's expectations. Do you think that if she didn't compromise in her life, she would have had been better, still alive? If she didn't compromise her career choice, she would have gotten into another college, never meet Henry, and would have gone in a different path. If she didn't compromise her life partner, she would have been married to someone better, someone she likes, or if she stayed married to her ex-husband, she would have had another baby and life would have gotten better. But she didn't. She always compromised to her parents. She always did what they told her, which was, I think, a wrong choice. She should have lived for herself, and it was okay to get rejected by society. So the purpose of this speech is that living a life of your choice matters more than satisfying others. In your last days, you should look at your life and you should feel content. You should feel happy for what you did, not regret it, like Sabrina. Thank you.